Hi, I'm MTG, and welcome to my channel where I waste my wild cards on meme decks so you don't have to. And today, I am cold as heck, so I thought I'll just grab every sweater, whether or not it matches, and just wear it. So I'm feeling like a puffed up marshmallow.
Oh no.
Which also means, let's go with a mono red commander to help, make us a little bit toasty. Then we can be a roasted marshmallow. I don't know. But this commander specifically, I was really curious if it would work just as a commander, because compared to a lot of the more powerful commanders that are out in the wild, out in the queue, they might not be strong enough to keep up. So I was really curious if I could make it work. And the end result being it was a very fun deck to play. Doesn't quite keep up with the more S-tier commanders, but I hope that this Ragavan with extra steps is fun to watch. So with no further ado, let's go check out the deck, and I will see you in a second. Before we jump into the gameplay, I just want to thank my heckin' channel members. So at the Sapperling level, thank you Snafu, Gazanova, and Tanade Muhammad, Queen B, Sir Sass, Brendan Such, JS, and Ishitari. Then over at the Tree Folk level, thank you so much Frosty K. And last but not least, thank you so much Hi, I'm Rory for Planeswalker level. That means so much, and all of you are such a huge support, so thank you so much. Alright friends, today we are rocking Kamachal, ship's mascot, and I hope I pronounced that right. They're 3 CMC, and they're a dinosaur pirate. So if you're like, oh my goodness, that's amazing, you're right, you don't have to read any further, this is perfect. But with, as far as I guess what their abilities do, if you care about that, they have Minache, and then if you pay a red, so a mountain, into their ability, which can be activated at instant speed, you can give them +1/+0 until end of turn, and then when they deal combat damage to a player, you create a treasure, just like you. And if you do the damage, they bonk the face, all that fun stuff, you exile from that player's library a random card with mana value equal to the damage dealt, and then you can cast that this turn. Might feel bad if you're like, hey, I can't cast that card because I didn't have enough mana. I think it still works out pretty well, because at the end of the day, you're just disrupting your opponent and taking possibly really good things out from their library. So if you think a color combo has like 6 mana cards that are going to be a problem, try to make it so your commander does 6 damage to them, and maybe you exile it from their library. So for kind of like a backup commander effect, we have Ragavan, which largely does the same thing but much better. But here we are, we're still trying to make this commander work, with kind of like making sure that we get the most value that we can from this commander, because we are making treasures, and then we also want to make sure we're like doing damage and all those kind of bonks are able to get through. I tried to add equipment that I thought would add like evasion effects or force our way through the line. So Basilisk Collar, I think Death Touch is a really, really strong deterrent, and so that's why we have that in here. I have Shadow Spear, so we have life gain for 1, but then 2, we can hopefully trample over our opponents. And then Tarian's Soul Cleaver I thought would be good, because 1, we're giving our commander vigilance, but then it's putting counters on our 2/2 here, and our 2/2 gets blown up quite easily because most removal can hit it. So being able to put counters on them helps a lot, especially if we have treasures. That's going to be activating this ability here, because our commander makes treasures and we have a lot of other treasure synergies. Added other things that allowed like being able to fly, making additional treasures, pumping them up a bit, honks proofy, and then if your opponent's not playing basic lands, then maybe we get a free bonk. And then again, as mentioned before, we have a lot of treasure synergy, so I thought Reckless Fireweaver could be a cool way to do non-combat damage and hopefully help close out a game with just a little bit of ping. And the other thing, you could probably deduce this for yourself, that's super important for this commander, is we want Haste. So I put in a ton of little things that give haste to our commander, so as soon as we cast them on turn 3, hopefully our opponent doesn't have 2 blockers and you're able to punch through. One thing that is very hard is if your opponent does have 2 blockers, you're not really getting through, especially early game, which really sucks. So it's good to have like different types of removal, like Lightning Bolt or something really cheap, so that if you cast your commander, hopefully you're still able to get through and hit, because it does make life a little hard. So on that note, it's still a fun deck, we still go bonk, and I'm really excited to show you how this does, because I had a blast with it, and I hope you do too. So with no further ado, let's go check out the gameplay, and I'll see you out there. Oh goodness. Narset. Yes, just A totally fair matchup. Okay. Went back to the old ways. I think I won't block too much of what's going on the board. It's hard to know where to put my face, you know? Reckless Impulse. See what we reckless into. Siak. I don't want this to go to waste. So we'll put this in. And then the collar. The Death Toucher. A little worried about playing against Narset though, just because of the removal that they'll probably have for days. They're hovering over the collar. Ooh, Tomb of the Infinite is an obnoxious card. You conjure a card at random from the spellbook, and that could be Swords, Light of Hope, Ponder, Force Spike, Dark Ritual. Putting in the mountain, and let's do our commander and hope they stay on the board. If you don't know what Narset does, creatures you control have prowess, so they get super strong. And on top of that, when they attack, they can exile a card from, I think it's anyone's graveyard. Yeah, from a graveyard and copy it. So it's just really strong. Okay, I think we'll manage. I also want to make sure I'm not like playing into a sweeper. I would love for Urbrask to come in. I think Urbrask will be our best bet here. So yeah, let's do Urbrask the Hidden. Their stuff comes in tapped, our stuff gets haste. Boop, bonk for that. And hope they don't have a board wipe, because they might very well have one, hoping we played into it. Okay, there's Narset. They have entered the battlefield. Let's do Curse of Hospitality, just so we can start getting stuff out of their graveyard. And I'm gonna put the Soul Cleaver in. I probably should have equipped the Basilisk Collar, but oh well. I think that was 2. Yeah. Ooh, let's put in this island. What do you do? We'll play them. How's that? Get some of their goodies, you know? Curse of Hospitality is so nice. I ended up starting to play with it because I came across it when I was going up against a Pikal deck. Okay. Well, we got some value from that, believe it or not. Curator's Ward. What does that do? Honksproof? Okay. What do you do? Trample Prowess? Resolve? Who are you tapping down? Your own creature or mine? Yeah. Resolve. Okay, and then we'll block with theirs. Boop. Oof. Okay. So, that's a fun card. Let's start with Atsushi. We will put in Rune of Speed. And I think they're gonna blow up our Atsushi probably with Get Lost, or maybe if they have swords. And I'm losing so much value by not equipping that Soul Cleaver. Boop. Grape Shot's good. Glad we got that out of their library, because that was going to be a big problem. Big problem for us. Okay. I wouldn't mind getting Reckless Fireweaver in. Oof. Time Warp. Gross. Gross. We're just a humble mono red deck going against extra turns. Is it choose non-creature, non-land card, so they duressed us. And I'm guessing they got that from the tomb? That tomb didn't have duress. Oh, it did. And lightning bolt. Oh my god, it has so much. Ooh. So much. The value that you can get. Oh, they went with the Beamtown stick. Okay. They can cast some like Impulse Draw if they want, or get the thing that does 3 damage and blow up my commander. Get lost. Probably hit my commander, right? Or not. Maybe they see no threat. Or they have another removal spell. And if I had the Reckless Fireweaver, I would be doing so much more. That's an artifact, isn't it? I also don't want to cast that, and then Narset can get out of our graveyard and blow up one of our weapons here that we might need. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana open. So curious what else they're going to be running with here. Sword of Fire and Ice. I forgot that was in Arena. We'll wait for them to try to equip it. And then I'll go ahead and destroy that. Man, I really messed up not equipping that Soul Cleave, because we would have had a very big commander at this point. They're probably going to blow it up. Resolve. What's in here? Oh, their sword. Okay, how much mana do we have? I think we have enough to make our commander 10, right? Is that just what we do? It pumps itself. Is there anything that they could possibly do right now? The game. Did we do this? I think we did it. Oh my goodness, that's sushi treasure coming in clutch. Boom. GG's. Cannot expect that that was the way that I was going to win, but I'll take it. GG's opponent. Alright, friends. This is going to be a very punchy, quick game that we might not be able to outpace. Okay. Not ideal either, but let's just go. Let's see what we get. So if you don't know what this little bugger does, whenever they attack, or a creature attacks, you make gnomes equivalent to their power, and then when they attack, they get a counter. Let's get rid of the mountain, see what else we get. Okay, Spiteful Banditry will be good because we can board wipe with it, and it'll hit like a lot of the gnomies that they make, so feeling better now that we have removal. I'm going to put in the commander in case they have like the swords that they want to send that way. Sweet, our buddy lives another day. The Devilish Ballet. I love that. Okay. Let's put in Atsushi, because they're our MVP from the first match. Ooh, treasure. Ooh, that's fun. Glad we got that away, because that was a protection spell. Take up the shield. So, more likely that our Spiteful Banditry will resolve and do work. I think I probably will do that just because we're going to be so much further ahead. Double the power. So that'll turn it into a 4/3. Ooh, that's some cool synergy. I'll just block the little gnome. Oop. Okay. My turn. Okay. And then this cute little red source. I'm gonna go ahead and bonk face here. They have 1 white mana open, which I always assume is going to be Swords to Plowshares to exile Atsushi. That's fun. I haven't seen that one. I'm seeing so many new cards. 1, 2, 3. Auto pay. We'll see if that resolves. Maybe I should have done 4 just to be safe. But then we'd lose that sushi. Okay. We still make a treasure at least. Take action. And let's put in Yorn. Yorn? Zorn? I don't know how you pronounce that. Yorn is what I'm going to call them. Anointed Procession is a spooky card. Ooh, fun. This is a cool take on Anim. I haven't seen all these kind of +1 counter sort of shenanigans going. Boop. Oof. Yeah, we might be done for here. We do have a lot of treasure at least. Ooh, lots of mana now. Let's do this. Put in the commander. And I think I'm going to do Brass Tunneler. We'll discard you, because we might need another body. Oh, sweet. Okay. Cloak of the Bat. And... oh, I probably need this blocker, but I'm going to be stupid. Okay. Good game. What are we good gaming about? Andric? Oh, that's a lot of tokens. Oh my god. Yeah, it's definitely a good game. That's so many tokens. Oh, you didn't have to do that one. Did I not block with my dude? I can't remember. I thought I blocked, right? Or did I not? It didn't matter anyways. Woo! G heckin' G's. Boring clicks, what the heck? Okay. Ooh, maybe we can make them sad with Ragavan. Oh my gosh. Oh, and we have Tybalt's Trickery. Countering with Tybalt's Trickery is probably one of my favorite things to do, because like 99% of the time nobody's expecting it, and it's just so funny. Ragavan, get our pirate friend. Oh no! No! Alright. We have kind of an okay hand, I think. Yeah. Boop. Get in this Diamond Axe. They got early game removal, which will work against that Smeagol. The fire prophecy, it hath been told via prophetic visions. I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore. Okay. Ooh, I'll be sad to lose that Chamil. That's like one of my favorite cards, but it's okay. The fun of Impulse Drop. Sus. Did they not hit a land drop? Did they miss their land drop? Or am I just ahead? Am I crazy? I might be crazy. No, they hit their land drop. Okay, I think I just started first. Whew. I didn't say it like that. It sucked for, oh no! It's okay, we have a solution. Boop. So we'll blow that up. And let's put this mountain into the library. Okay. Because we should be doing pretty okay with mana in a second here, because we'll make treasures. So I wasn't too worried about putting that land back. Yeah, made 2 treasures there, which is nice. And then we can get Professional Facebreaker in. Now, if we had Reckless Fireweaver, that would be pretty dope. So Smeagol, it's whenever the rain tempts you, you basically get a land from your opponent's deck. And that is pretty nice. Bam. Okay, I'm going to put in the Swiftiest of Boots. I feel like this is the first time out of all the test games and games I went to record that I actually top deck that, so it's pretty sweet. Okay. Make a treasure. Make a treasure when we bonk. Heck yeah, dude, look at that ramp. Ooh. Yeah, we wouldn't mind that. I'm just anticipating Smeagol here taking some of our lands, so might as well give them fewer options to pick from. Boom. Don't have anything in there yet that we'll probably want to steal with the Dire Fleet Daredevil thing. Okay. Love it. Okay. Let's see if they read my commander. We'll attack. Wait for blocks. Okay. Activate. Activate. Keep going. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. And I'll leave up one just in case we get something spicy. Ooh. Okay. Okay. That felt good. Of course, they didn't have 10 CMC or whatever. We can sacrifice the Facebreaker, I think. Good stuff. Getting a land from us. Ooh, no, we needed that Shadow Spear. Like, look, that was their next card. I wonder if I should have activated. You know, I probably should have activated. Is this until the end of turn, though? Yeah, so it was going to be gone no matter what. Even if I had exiled with Professional Facebreaker, I was still going to lose it. Oh, hey, Liv. She hath brought me café. Not right now, Zilla. Oh, sorry. You look at my cold brew bonks. Thanks, love. Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking. We have Lightning Bolt. Hit that. And then we have Good Game. Oh! Yeah, okay, that was awesome. So the other thing I was thinking we could do as well was Dire Fleet Daredevil. Try to get something back from our graveyard or their graveyard, but top decking the Lightning Bolt was huge, so whew, that was an interesting match. GG's. Ooh, Kaikar. Kaikar. It's just a fun thing to say. Potential here? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. Whoop. We have Arcane Signet. Yeah. I feel like I hunch forward too much. Gotta work on my posture. Okay. The arcaniest of signets. You know? You know? I wonder if I should get, like, in Princess Diaries, I think is what it was. Where Anne Hathaway's character had, like, the handkerchief to, like, watch their posture. It'd be kind of funny. I'm gonna get countered? Don't counter me, I'm an innocent little, dino. Please don't. I didn't respect the open blue mana. Sweet, it resolved. I was scared. Maybe they're just reading it. Oh no! Sadness. I too will do the Drago. Unexpected windfall. Instant speed. Whenever you cast a non-creature. Yeah, what if I do this to you? How's it feel? How's this feel? Get out of here. Who's the control deck now? Commander. We can pitch you and pitch you. Yeah. Okay, let's see if our commander stays on the board. If they don't, it's going to be tough for us. Lot to think about. I might just, if our commander stays alive, which seems like they might not right now because of the careful mana tapping. I think this, like, Kamachal would be a lot easier to work with if they were like a 3/3 than a 2/2. Because so much removal hits a 2/2, it's really hard to work with. Okay, let's start with combat first, just to see what shenanigans happen. Okay. I'm gonna pump them for, I think, 4, unless they get removed right now. Okay. I feel like they have their removal. Yeah, they did. Okay. So I feel like our commander is a little bit out of the game at this point, just with how expensive they are and all their removal. Yeah, I'm not really sure if we're gonna come back from this. Whew. This commander is tough to make work. Oof, that's scary. That's a combo piece. Okay, let's do Valakut. We'll put you to the bottom. Not terrible, I think. And then we'll put in you. Equip you here. And then go to combat. And hit for 4, and then probably die to some storm combo on their upkeep. Or not upkeep, but on their turn. Okay, Kaikar says hello. That was it. Okay, I was expecting a lot more, to be honest. And then go to combat. Here. And then we'll float a red. Put it on you. Okay, now we go to combat. They take the damage. They must be ready to storm off, right? Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it for each other instant or sorcery spell you've cast before this turn. You may choose new targets for the copies. So they should be able to make a bajillion 1/1s, right? Okay, so there's one little buddy. Resolve. So they're gonna make, what, 3 copies? Does this copy it? I don't think it copies spells, because that effect's already on the stack, if I understand that interaction with, like, the copy thing is just gonna copy the next spell, which is whatever the spell was, teach by example, and then the 1,000 years already gonna copy it. So they're gonna get 2 instances of that, I think. Woo! 4 maybe? I think I'd have to like top deck a board wipe to stay alive because those all will have summoning sickness. But my whole board's about to get wiped here. Oof. Big oof. I mean, I could sacrifice my treasure token to try to put another counter on this Reckless Stormseeker, but either way, it's going to get blown up because they have another copy, like the original one, that they can use just to target. But I think they got it, so I'm just gonna GG's them because I don't know how I'm gonna come back from it. Good game, opponent. This might be a bit more of an even match. Let's go! Ragas the Brown. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield in your control, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is that creature's mana value. You may reveal a creature card that doesn't share a creature type with a creature you control from one of those cards. Put them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Random order. Boop. We'll get in Beldam and go bonk. Boop. Where were you? In other matches. It's like I'm pretty sure that was in my deck, but you wouldn't know. By the lack of success. Okay. I think we do want this Mind Stone in. And I'll put it in the collar. I'll go ahead and attack. I don't see them trading. Boop. Okay. There's the Oracle. Okay. Going in for them bonks. Gotta appreciate it. Okay. Commander in. We'll go for a bonk. Bonk. Sweet. Trying to think of like what makes the most sense to do next. Because we can equip here. That's gonna be 4 mana. Okay. Barrel Encounter. Ooh la la. No blocks. They called us out. They got us. That's a fun one. Okay. We will put that here. And we'll equip you. And then I think we go for the bonks. Actually, no. I'm not going to use that treasure now. So you're probably going to need it. Sweet. And then I'm going to leave this up in case they have something super spooky they try to do. But I would like to get breaches in as well. So it's, let's say, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may exile a creature card from among them. Put the rest on the bottom of your order. You may cast the exile card. Okay. What if we counter it, though? Ooh, that Defiler of Vigor is horrifying. Resolve. I'm okay with that. Okay. Pass. So, here's the fun thing that we're gonna do. We know that's on the top, so all we have to do is activate this twice. Make it a 5. And then take it from them. Right? Oh, that's how I thought that was gonna work. Destroy target enchantment or land. That's brutal. Blow up a land. And then I'm gonna let the haste giver there die just because if they have Defiler on the stack. Ooh, okay. I think what I could have done too is once I had breaches in that could make my commander unblockable. But the Tobalts was definitely going to try to counter the Defiler figure there. But we also had like Brotherhood in that I was hoping to use if we could get our commander out of explosion range for it. So GG's, opponent. All right, friends, I hope you had fun watching. So for today's MVPs, I think we have the old Ragavan because they literally just on site make people scoop. But the other one I think deserves a good shout out is that Sushi just because of the treasures, and then also having a flying bonker was really nice. And I don't know, it just felt good. It felt warm in my heart fighting in this cold weather with the fire dragon dude. So there we are. There is one game because I was stupid and forgot to hit record that Breaches had super cool synergy with the commander because believe it or not, both these little goobers are pirates. I want to be on that pirate ship, to be honest. But with this, Breeches was able to make a creature not able to block, which was super cool for our commander. And then also being able to make treasures really super cool. So I thought this had so much value, and I wish I had hit record on that game so y'all could have witnessed it. But on that note, I hope you had fun, and let me know if there are any shenanigans that you would like to have put in this deck if you were to build it yourself. And yeah, hope you have a good one.